Hello everyone, welcome back to Shadows over Loathing. Last time we left off, we finished a heist for the feed light shop with everyone, and we're going into the final stretch of this game. I don't know how long this final stretch is. I think it might be about 3 hours, so hopefully I can finish this off in this recording session, but we'll see what happens. I'm not good with intro, so let's just get right into it. Why is it just a rock in the road? Okay, that's odd. This bench has been covered in spikes, so no vagrants are tempted to sit on it. Okay, remove the spikes then. For once, I have a map. Oh, Jesus. I forget where exactly I need to go. Let's just circle around. A movement catches the corner of your eye, and you turn to see several tall, long-limbed figures gliding toward you. They twist and twirl as gracefully as ballerinas as they approach, but this beauty is contradicted by their heads, which are indescribable shadows. And I'm not using indescribable as a horror cop-out. I'm literally uncertain about what's going on in their head area. They have like a winged collar, or maybe side horns, but I think that's a mouth on it. I don't know. Fight them and see for yourself. It's weird. Okay. Oh. Okay. Thank you. Say bye, Byron. Simple enough. You won. I guess the pardon was a pardon. I don't know how to speak French, so I apologize for butchering it. Someone's calling, but that's not a normal ring. Maybe an international call. He looks sad. Oh, he's not bothering anybody, but this is the one. I don't want to talk to him. I understand. I'll burn the phone then. Hello? The telephone is in use. Oh, okay. Despite being made of stone, this chunk of rubble is infested with termites. Aha, the Arctic termites. Oh, okay. This rock doesn't belong here. Okay, move it then. This car is in great shape, except for one thing. Oh. Wander off into an endless expanse of abandoned cars, about a quarter of which are on fire? You're really selling it. Okay, I'm not gonna go there. The soda machine has knocked itself over in an act of conscious objection. Okay. Got modern army soda, which increases my maximum HP by 11. The can says, "This isn't your father's cola," which is a bold move considering how many of today's soda drinkers lost their fathers in the cola wars. The door to the army recruitment office is square, olive drab, and menacing, just like the army itself. Hey-o! It won't budge. It's probably just as well. You have zero interest in joining the military. Okay, so I have to come back here apparently. Okay, no bugs. There's that strange ring again. Good, he's up. Do you like to play with matches, caller? Sure, we all do. This is not the one. I understand. No, I want this telephone. Then I would get it for you. Hey, wait. Okay, bye, Mr. Telephone. There's some gross fungus on this column. Ew. Looks like somebody failed their not abandoning your card test. Welcome to standing up school. And you fail. Wait, what was this? You want to go inside this building on purpose. It won't budge, you don't have a card. You are just straight up being attacked by a giant hovering wad of cancer. Considering that there's still going to be cigarette ads on the radio for another 43 years, and they won't even start banning smoking on airplanes for 60, you'd think such a direct assault would be unnecessary. Guess I got impatient. Oh, hi. Oh, that did it for everyone. Okay. You lost. Terrible things happen. Look, I don't want to describe it, and I'm the guy who wrote the spittoons. I completely forgot about the spittoon. There's a spittoon back in the speakeasy. An ordinary phone booth. Ignore it. Done. Aww. You can't get inside. Someone swiped the steps. Who would do such a thing? Wait. It's a real shame they shut down the Federal Bureau of Defenestration. The strange structure is the only interesting thing in the area. Search for excitement elsewhere? Yes. You hear a clicking noise behind you and turn around to find a spider with a big mouth full of human teeth. You scream. The spider screams back, filling the immediate area with black smoke before skittering away across a pile of rubble. That was awful. Ew. Sashay away? No. Hello? It's for you. That isn't him. I am there in his house now. I am there with him. This is not him. I'll bring the telephone then. Wait, who are you? This rock is extremely cold, but that's all you know about it because you're not a rock expert. God dang it. Wanna hop on stage and join in this terrible show? Bust some moves? Heads? I was about to say, what are you doing? You really told those dancers to go jump in a lake, perhaps a swan lake. Hello. I got more ballerina tea. I just want to see if I can level up a little bit before I move forward because I feel like I'm in for a fight. Okay, what are you doing? Thank you. Okay. So let's go here. You find yourself in front of a forbidding building, the crumbling ruin of some old government office, its bureaucrats now replaced with regular rats. Explore it. You poke around through the sad old offices and hallways, lamenting the fall of the reliable old structures we once depended on. Is this really the future? You sigh. A couple of minutes later, you find an old safe full of meat, and your mood improves dramatically due to the short-term windfall. 31 meat. Woohoo! What did I walk into? This is both a tragedy and an opportunity. You catch pieces one at a time until you have a whole handful of popcorn. You painstakingly recover this popcorn, one kernel at a time from a burning truck. Cold armor by 6. Okay. Here's another phone. Before I answer that, let's do that. Hello? What will you do on a rainy day? When your house is on fire, how will you get out? When you are in the train, who will save you? In all cases, that was simply panic. This isn't him. I understand. Do you want this telephone or shall I burn it? Give it. Give it to me. I'll hang up on you first. The telephone is silent now. Okay. You hear hooting and yelling nearby and look. The game's nearly over, and it's not like you're gonna learn not to investigate this kind of stuff now. It turns out to be a small band of roving and or raving maniacs. Seems like maybe their minds got corrupted by the shadow and they aren't reacting very well to it. I guess I'm just assuming. Scream out all your teeth might just be like a fun thing they're into. A hobby. Hello! Long time no see. How are you today? It's been a while. Playing Shadows of Loathing. This is the final, probably the final stream on it. It's a sequel to West of Loathing, which I played a while ago. There we go. You won. Maybe a forced map was setting them down. Okay, I got a bunch of stuff. Cool. Wee Susie, the maniacal doll. There's some sort of unusual structure here. It's made of some strange kind of metal you've never seen before. It's opaque, but still somehow glowing from within, like a math book that swallowed a candle. It's cool to the touch, but yet radiates a kind of warmth. This doesn't feel like a typical public art project. Why build it in an otherwise abandoned area? Another ordinary phone booth. It's one of those pay telescopes, but a better look at one of the scenery around here is of no value at all. Well, look in it. I want to see this area. Well, it is all destroyed and abandoned, so I guess that makes sense. What the frig? Molly has stopped in front of a wall that has been plastered with several broadsheet posters. The illustration is of a sultry blonde woman making a kissy face at the viewer, with a battleship on fire in the background. Loose women sink ships. No dancing, no short skirts, no obscene language. Wow. Wow. It makes sense because this is like 100 years ago and women didn't really have rights. Your cat has claimed you. It's like, what? They finally let you go. It's like, be free, my child. Molly unexpectedly says nothing. With gritted teeth, she ejects the drum from her Tommy gun, opens the cover, and does something inside with her knife. What are you doing? Give me a minute, Buck. I'm carving the rudest words I know onto all my bullets. I'll show them how to sink a damn ship. Tommy spray hits 3 additional times. Thank you. That's gonna come in so handy. This brick has sprung a leak. How? Hopefully next year's model would be right side up. Does it bother you? What? Having to make all these telephone calls. Oh, listen, it's him. Say nothing. He looks sad. Oh, he's not bothering anybody. Let's burn him and see what he does. Wait, no! No! I'm on fire now. Okay. A briefcase has been discarded among the rubble here. It's full of meat. Amazing what people would throw away if you oppress them enough. Okay. Now I have 1,000 meat, so that's a plus. This wheel must have gotten tired of being attached to a car. Ha, get it? Tired? Ha ha. The local branch of the IRS is looking pretty run down. You'd think they'd have plenty of funds for upkeep. Maybe this isn't how it works. You take a deep breath and settle your nerves. Clearly this is a trap. It's possible that you did underpay your taxes by 13 meat, but to get a notice about that now is too much of a coincidence. Terrence Poindexter is up to something, but if you don't step through that door, you never find out what. Okay, I'll come back to this in a second. I want to check everything else out first. You discover a terrifying obsidian statue out apartment building. A horrible wizard lady, Dark Noel. No. The gate is seriously locked. Okay. This lock seems to be made out of the same strange metal as that giant structure you found. Curious. Wait, the action here is clearly not in that direction. I want to go anyway. Even more insects. Cool. It's another nearly identical sculpture. You're not really sure what it is or what purpose it serves. It's made out of the same weird metal. Very strange. Even more phone booths. Okay. There has to be something more to this stuff. You are out of questions. Will you make a guess now? I don't have any more questions or guesses. What are we guessing? It is me. I am your dream date. What? I have been your dream date the whole time. If I hang up, will you find me? Yes, I know where you are. Congratulations, I think? Silence. The line is dead. Maybe that's for the best. You've heard too much. +3 spooky armor. Ask not for whom the phone rings. Nice. This payphone technology is amazing. This prison doesn't seem to have very good security. The door isn't even locked. Oh, hi. Is this another hobo? Small wonder they kicked this guy out of the cell blocks. Hi, I'm Jamie. Fui-hong. I'm Crimsley. Jim Crimsley. Nice. Sounds. Thanks. Takes a lot of practice to get good at the honk monica. Of course, all I got is time. Not getting to that point yet. Stop pestering me, game. Any chance you want to part with that honky horn and go back to playing just harmonica? Well, I'll swap it to you for a cracker. Just a cracker? Are you that hungry? Huh? Oh, you're new. It ain't my job to show fish the ropes. Go ask Tetley in 1A. He shows ropes to fish? That's a weird job. Guess I can't think of anything to ask you. See you around. Later. Okay. Seems like this guy's enjoying his mopping. Hi, I'm Jamie. Hey there, I'm Moppy. Huh, weird coincidence that your parents named you that, and here you are now mopping. It's a nickname. People call me that because I like to mop floors. Oh, I assumed it was going to be a comedic reveal. Should I have a nickname? I feel like a hip prison nickname like yours would help me fit in. Well, I'm happy to suggest one if you want. Sure, hit me. You look like a Fenord to me. That's it. I love it. You got it. Welcome to the family, Fenord. I would never regret this. If you ever need information, Fenord, just ask me. I overhear all kinds of stuff while I'm mopping. That's good to know. Thanks. A generous chemical company has donated some toxic waste for the prisoners to enjoy. Toxic waste. Nutritious. This guy's having some kind of wild time. Hi there, I'm Fenord. Hiya, I'm Vinny. I like your weird ball. First time I ever heard that. Yeah, I had to invent this because we haven't got a basketball hoop. I see. Any chance I could buy that? Nifty basketball string dealy from you? Alright, I'll sell it to you for a cracker. A cracker? That seems like such a good deal. I'm sure I must be missing something. You're new here. Ask Tetley in 1A about crackers. He'll explain. Heck, he'll explain even if you don't ask. So a cracker seemed to be a currency of some sort. This guy seems pretty good at lifting weights. Hi, I'm Fenord. Hey, I'm Bruno. Guess I can't think of anything to ask you. Okay. It's even more bleak and depressing over that way. This door has a big, complicated-looking keypad lock on it. You're not getting in there. This prisoner seems determined to eat more pepper than food. Hi there, I'm Fenord. Hi, I'm Nora. Oh, nice spice jar. I need this one so I can keep eating here without dying of boredom. I have a similar gadget I can sell you, though. She shows you an elaborate mechanical pepper mill. I made it in the prison machine shop, but I decided I prefer a traditional shaker. Can't speak. I'll give it to you for a cracker. A cracker doesn't seem like a huge improvement over this slop food-wise. No, not a food cracker. Go talk to Tetley in cell 1A. He'll explain what I mean. Okay. The sign on the counter says, 1 slap per customer. Without even looking at you, the man slaps a dollop of slop onto a plate and hands it to you. I got prison slop? This prison figured out how to improve their efficiency by serving their prisoners a blended up combination of bread and water. Increases my maximum HP by 7 and my spooky armor by 4. Okay. Wait, can I talk with him? He glares at the slop you're carrying and points at the sign at the end of the counter. Okay, so I can't talk with him. This guy basically looks like a doctor. True. Hi, I'm Fenord. Hello, I'm Dr. Dixie. How can I help you? Are you the prison physician? Close, I'm the prison chiropractor. What's the difference? Well, a physician treats ailments through specific medications and treatments tailored to that ailment. A chiropractor fixes everything by pushing on your spine. Oh, huh. Interesting. Can I get an adjustment? Certainly, in exchange for one of my gift certificates. Oh, never mind then. Can I buy a certificate from you? Sorry, some hoodlum made off with a whole stack and I haven't had any more printed yet. Okay, cool. So I have to find that apparently. Oh, I understand. This guy's practicing the most dangerous and therefore best kind of juggling. Hi, I'm Fenord. Hey, I'm Lewis. Want to sell me that shiv? I suppose I could. I'll swap you for a pack of cigs. Deal. Thanks. These are gonna be much trickier to juggle. He gives you his shiv. Moxie plus 7 physical damage plus 3 bleeding. It's not always just about stabbing a guy. Sometimes it's about vengefully stabbing a guy for making fun of the craftsmanship of all your previous shivs. Thanks. I'm pretty sure. I think this is better. For now, anyways. The guy in this cell is ignoring you, and he's doing it really hard. Okay. This dark-haired young woman glares at you while twirling a sharpened toothbrush in her fingers. What are you looking at, Rubberneck? M-Square, your mama's calling for you. I couldn't help noticing your tattoo. Is that a heart with M plus M in it? I'll put this shiv in your noticers. Go milk a duck, peeper. Oh, you are definitely Nancy. Nancy McGill, right? What are you, a slap man, a gazer, or just a scissor bill? Not any of those, probably. I'm a friend of Molly's. Oh, huh. Oh, huh. Well, if you know Molly, and you ain't full of holes, you must be a right guy. What's the score, pal? I think I should just let Molly explain that. She's here? Well, what am I listening to your teeth rattle for? I'll go get her. You head back outside and wave Molly over, then escort her to cell block 3. Molly, baby. Noodles. Oh, I'm so glad we weren't too late. I asked you not to call me that in public. What are you doing here? We agreed you wouldn't visit, 'cause if the fuzz catch sight of you, we ain't seen a single hack, and anyway, I had to bring you this cake. Aw, you bought me a cake? Ain't you a sweet potato? Wait, is this an Alcatraz special? I don't get it. I only got about a year left. I mean, yeah, it hurts being apart, but they didn't tell you? They're transferring you to Bridgewater. The color drains out of Nancy's face. Bridgewater? Why? I only stabbed. She pauses to count on her fingers. 3 guards and 5 inmates. Or 6 if you count the guy whose face I peeled off. Okay, I guess I could see it. The transfer could be any day now. You gotta bust out of here tonight. Okay, yeah, right after lights out. I have to go to ground and lie low for a few weeks, but I'll get in touch after that. Okay, you better make it. If you get caught or hurt, I'll... Hey now, come on, Button, you know me. Turn off the waterworks. I'll be fine as a frog here. You better scram before one of the remaining guards comes by. Here, it ain't your birthday yet, but I made you a little something. Nancy holds up a fine chain necklace with a Tommy gun bullet hanging from it. She fastens it around Molly's neck, and you look away awkwardly as the two of them share a kiss through the bars. Aww. You gonna be okay? Yeah, Nancy's right. I don't gotta worry. She's tough as nails, tough as anything. She's a little scary, frankly. She peeled a guy's face off. Haha, yeah, that's little Nancy McGill for you. And I thought you were crazy. Maybe I was right. Heh, Buck, if there's one thing you should understand about me by now, it's that I don't like getting bored. I guess not. Okay, I'm not done yet. Nancy shoots you a look. Hey, you. Hi, Nancy. Listen, you keep an eye on Molly, get it? anything happens to her, it's gonna have dire consequences for you. No worries. Incidentally, you owe me 1,000 meat for that cake. Oh, is that a fact? Well, will you pay me 1,000 meat to not cut your middle open and tie one end of your guts to a true streetcar? That seems like a fair price. Swell. Why don't we just call it square then? Okay, good luck. The prisoner in the cell just stares, dead-eyed. Hi, I'm Fenord. How's it going? What are you in for? Are you okay, bud? How's the food in here? Getting along with the other prisoners? Just off in your own little world, huh? I guess everyone has their own coping strategies. You know, I met a librarian I think you get along with. A guy named Ted, real quiet. Got a single giant eyeball for a head. He's coming for you, not her. Okay, nice chatting. Bye now. Looks like you found the source of that whistling. Hi, I'm Fenord. Hi, I'm Mitch. You're a pretty good whistler. Thanks, I've been practicing ever since I swapped my harmonica to Crimsley. What'd you get in return? Can of stash wax. So did some other guy, though. Huh, okay. Can you teach me how to whistle? I can in exchange for a cracker. I feel like eating crackers will dry your mouth out and make whistling harder. No, not. Look, you can go talk to Tetley. Okay. So, I'm gonna go talk to Tetley before I do anything else because I feel like it's gonna be a fruitless endeavor. This guy looks a little shady, you know, comparatively. Hi, I'm Fenord. Hey, I'm Tetley. You wanna buy a cracker? You're selling crackers? How much? 300 meat? For a cracker? Your crackers. New around here, huh? Look, crackers are what we call gift certificates to the prison chiropractor. We use them as currency. Oh, okay, that makes sense, I guess. Okay. Telly fans out a handful of gift certificates and waves them at you. So, wanna buy a cracker? Sure. Telly fans, okay. This certificate entitles the bearer to 1 complimentary spine adjustment in the prison's chiropractor office. Okay, let's buy as many as I possibly can. Is it true you shove ropes to fish? What? Where'd you hear that? Who's the dirty rattlebox that's been spreading filthy rumors about me? I didn't catch his name. Well, if I find out who it was, they won't be getting any more crackers from me, except to the skull, and it'll be a different kind of cracker. Tetley fans out a handful of gift certificates and waves them at you. Okay. Hey there, I'm Fenord. I'm Wimmer. What do you want? Guess I can't think of anything to ask. Okay. The cell is empty. Somebody isn't meeting their crime quota. This guy's getting pretty buff, wearing the arms at least. Hi, I'm Fenord. Can you teach me to do that? Teach you how to lift a dumbbell? Yeah. Sure, for a cracker. It's a deal. Okay then, he passes one of his dumbbells through the bars and shows you how to bend your elbow. +1 muscle, +3 to melee weapon attacks. You learn to exercise the way they do in prison, out of soul-crushing boredom and with a mean guy watching. Thanks. Hi, I'm Fenord. Hey, Fenord, I'm Clive. Nice sword. Thanks, technically it's a Japanese-style katana. Huh. How on earth did you get a katana in here? I made it in the prison machine shop, out of folded-up license plates. Huh, can I buy your katana? Well, okay, I guess I can make another one. I'll swap it to you for a deck of Luckies. Come again? A pack of cigarettes. Where do you get cigarettes in here? You can't. You'd have to be able to leave and go to a real store. I see. Let's go do that, cause why not? I need to go in here. Do I have enough for that? Yes. Might as well buy a few of them. Because why not? Okay. Go back here. Go back up to the federal prison. Okay. Huh, I wasn't really expecting you to have them. Well, a deal's a deal. Take good care of her. Okay. Muscle +7 physical damage. God dang it. That's even worse. The guy said he made it out of license plates, and if you look real close, you can just faintly see where it says Capital District along the edge of the blade. Do you want your katana back? You seem regretful. Thanks, but nah, it's okay. I'm already making plans for an even better one. Maybe an Adachi or a Nagamaki. Neat. Okay, bye. Alright, deal's the deal. Super honky horn. Deals your mysticality and physical damage to all enemies and raise your team's stat by 3. That seems pretty good. A bicycle horn with some kind of little mechanism inside that makes it constantly and annoyingly change pitch. Okay. Either this cell was empty or they arrested some air. I'd go with the latter. That air knows what it did. This guy looks a little smug for being in jail. Hi there, I'm Fenord. How's it going, Fenord? I'm Wilmer. Okay. Hi, I'm Fenord. Nice to meet you. I'm Donna. What are you doing there? About your... It's so boring in here. I've been exercising my imagination, and it turns out if you get really good at imagining things, you can trick your brain into believing they're real. And if you get really good at that, you can make them actually real. Wow, geez. Wait, so why are you still in a jail cell? Well, these bars suddenly disappearing is a little harder to imagine than a floating orange. I see. Can you teach me your imagination thing? I imagine so, but this kind of power is potentially dangerous and therefore valuable. Sure, of course. But you seem okay. I'll give you in exchange for a cracker. Okay. Daydream believer. If you get bored enough, you can change reality just by being really bored at it. +1 mysticality, +3 to magical weapon attacks. She puts you through a variety of imagination training exercises, mentally rotating cubes and so on until you finally got the hang of it. Wow, thanks. Now I just have to find an orange. It works on other things too. Apples? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't aim too high there. This cell just has bones in it. They must have committed a bone crime. See, those bones know what they did. It's unclear how this guy could be cooking food in his cell, but that does seem to be what he's doing. Hi there, I'm Fenord. Hi, I'm Lumford. Are you cooking? Yeah, dude. Want to send me that spatula? Not really, but I do need a box of coffin nails. Cigarettes? Yeah, to help mask the flavor of what I've been cooking. Okay, here. Alright, I suppose I can get another spatula. Again, not something I need. This used to be something else, but with patience and ingenuity, it was converted into a pretty bad spatula. So how's your food? Thanks to these smokes, I have no idea. Guess I can't think of anything to ask you. Okay, bye. Do I have any more? No. So I would have to come back. Okay. Let's go do this. You find yourself in front of a forbidding building, the crumbling ruin of some old government office. Its bureaucrats now replaced with regular rats. Oh, okay. That's the same thing as before. It seems rather glum in here. A bewildering array of forms. No form at all. Not right now. A paper shredder, here by the graves of prolific inventor Abbott Augustus Lowe. This clerk is just staring off into space. His hands are covered with paper cuts. Hi, I'm here about this overdue tax notice. Nothing to do with me, sorry. Oh, who do I need to talk to then? Someone else? Thanks. This clerk is standing patiently behind a thick pane of bulletproof glass. Can I help you, sir? I sure hope so. I got this notice in the mail about overdue taxes. Hold it up to the glass, please. Yes. All right. You need to file the proper form with your payment. I was afraid of that. Blank forms are in the rack on the left side of the room. Which form do I need? Oh, it'll be clear from the serial number. Sure. It's not very clear. Let's talk with everyone else first. This lady is staring blankly into space. Her hands are covered in bandages. What can I do you for? Why would I be able to fight her? This clerk is fidgeting with a cigarette lighter behind a gently smoking counter. Yeah? Why am I able to fight these guys? Hereby notarize this form on this date and... It's one of those horrifying guillotine paper cutters. It's absolutely cruel what they do to paper sometimes. Ow! That hurt a lot. Sure, go for it. There we go. You won. You folded, spindled, and or mutilated that guy. I have a feeling I need to fight all these people. Because I feel like they're gonna be like, people that, are gonna attack me later on. So I should probably kill all these guys as quickly as I possibly can. Gotcha. I think I'm gonna die here. Yeah, I'm gonna die. Yeah, I'm gonna die here. Yeah, I'm dead. Okay. I think I'll just surrender. You lost. To add injury to injury, she stapled your ear to your other ear. Ugh. Okay, so it's not very clear. Maybe if I talk with them again. The photo is gone, so you're free to use the folding tools, but you don't have a form to fold, though. An incomprehensibly complicated tax form. I see. God dang it, so I do need to fight everyone. Okay. Okay. Commit the techniques to memory and then practice them by shooting the book to pieces with the nearest convenient handgun. Okay, cool. You remember hearing about this one. A boy wakes up in a coffin 6 feet under. This terrified you as a kid. Now you're more disturbed by the part where the boy gets out of the coffin and spends the next 40 years self-medicating his trauma until he dies of alcoholism. Okay. Ah, the old tale of Farmer Borge and his daughter. You'd hate to run across them on a rainy night. The more you read, the gladder you are that you didn't have access to this book as a child. Then again, it might have prepared you better for the nonsense you're dealing with now. Okay. Even though its subject matter is complex, this book is written in such simple language that even a child hobo could understand it. So it's gonna take an adult level of willpower to actually finish the thing. You study the book until you memorized a bunch of techniques for getting people to relinquish additional meat. You drop the book in one of SIT's pneumatic book return chutes so it can be of some use to the next prospective hobo. A rising balance lifts all ledgers. Okay, so now I don't think I have any other things. Yeah. Okay. So I don't have any other XP right now. I might have to come back. Ask her to staple your form. This form ends with the number 2. Is that a problem? You need a form that ends with an odd number. Even number forms don't get stapled. Okay. Okay, so odd number. Yes, this seems to be in order. I'll staple it for you now. She staples the form and hands it back to you. Okay. Yeah? Do I need you to sign this form? No, I'm a singer. Oh, no offense, but I bet they're really boring songs. I'm a singer. I singe forms. Oh, I see. Wait, no I don't. Why is that necessary? Why is anything necessary? It's what I do here. Okay. Can you singe it for me? Nope. I can only singe forms that end with an even number. Oh, for crying out loud. Okay, so it has to... This form is already stapled. Oh, I see. Let's see, yeah, an even number. There we go. No problem. I'll send it for you now. He gently waves his lighter around the document until the edges are nicely blackened. Okay, so what do you want from me? He takes your form and inspects it carefully. This looks to be in order. Yes, I can notarize this for you. The fee will be 1,000 meat. 1,000 meat? Are you serious? He shrugs. There are other notaries in the world. Maybe you can find a cheaper one. I'll come back. God dang it. Okay, so I need to go back to the city and sell some stuff then. I guess I can sell the shoes. I don't want to sell the vampire boots. Pipe shoes. Yeah, I can sell you. Yeah, I don't want to sell that. I'll sell you. Wait, I had that the entire time? God dang it. Sell you. 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 Oh, I have that equipped. Okay. Sell you. I think I'll sell that. I don't really need it. Now that I say that, I probably should have kept it. Oh well. Sell. Sell you, sell you. Okay, I need 108. I don't really hot. Sell you and sell you. There we go. I need to see okay, I don't have any I haven't eaten anything or anything, so I need to check these. Okay. Good grief, this coffee smells good. You can't bring yourself to drink it because you might really need some coffee later. Get a man cola. You choke down the goo and your whole body revolts against the choice you've made. Your entire body is swollen with displeasure about the beverage you just drank. Oh, okay. Well, god dang it. That was a waste. Actually, thank you. I think I'll be fine. I need to use bus stop. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back. You notice massive caterpillar sitting atop a half-collapsed pillar. It stares at you with sad, dead eyes. Its hair is fabulous. It doesn't speak, it just hands you a little glob of hair gel and disappears into a crack in the column. Okay, that was random. Just do it. Great, thank you. I'll notarize it for you now. Here I go. I hereby notarize this form on this date and in this place under the terms of my office as a notary public for the Capital District. Thanks. You hold up the form up to the glass for her to see. Yes, this looks to be in order. That would be 13 meat plus an 11% fine and 11% processing fee, which comes to 15.86 meat rounded up to 60 meat. Just toss it over to the I can't speak. Just toss it to me over the glass, please. Thank you. You toss the meat to the clerk. She catches it and puts it in a drawer. Then makes some notes in a ledger. Payment received. Jamie McQueen 16 meat. Now just take your form over there to the right through the giant hovering mouth. Though what did you say? The fluorescent lights flicker, all the clerks vanish. You turn slowly to the right and see a giant demonic mouth hovering in the air a few yards away. Oh, hi. A gnashing maw of shadow. It seems to want to swallow you. The demonic mouth spits you into a sparsely decorated office, assuming bookshelves filled with identical ledgers counts as decoration. The whole room is sterile and boring, and it reminds you of Terrence Poindexter, partly because of the sterile boringness, but also he's standing in it. Is it finally time to deal with this jerk once and for all? Yes, it is. Terrence glares at you and adjusts his necktie haughtily. The necktie isn't pictured, but yes, of course he's wearing a necktie. Ah, you've fallen into my trap right on schedule. I know it was a trap from the beginning. You didn't have me fooled for a second. I don't see how that's relevant. I wanted you here, and here you are. Well, if you think I'm gonna switch allegiances and join your dark crusade or whatever, you got another thing coming. I wasn't going to ask. I despise you. Fine, I despise you too. As expected. Fine. Fast talk him for a sneak attack. You hold out your empty hands and take a few casual steps forward. Look, let's not be hasty. We aren't so different, you and me. I'm sure we can settle this like thoughtful people. A thin knife drops out of your sleeve and into your hand as you quickly stab at Poindexter's liver. But his liver isn't there. He stepped to the side before your attack even started. He smiles thinly at you. You slash at him, but his hand is already moving. He taps your wrist, deflecting the attack. Your knife stabs his wooden desk and sticks there. You may fancy yourself a shrewd operator, but I am a master of calculation. To me, you are utterly predictable. He reaches into his inner pocket and pulls out his pistol. Fumble. Poindexter clocks you with the butt of his pistol. You stagger backwards, head spinning. Disappointing. You're hardly putting up a fight at all. Come back when you're prepared. Oh, okay. Okay. Don't think I have any things that do that for me. I'm gonna switch that. Okay, so I think I might have to switch my my hat. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Snatch it. With a quick twist of your wrist, you snap the gun out of his hand and into yours. Grimly, you press it to his chest and pull the trigger. It clicks empty. A sharp sensation causes you to look down. His other hand holds your knife, just barely pricking the skin over your liver. His eyes glitter darkly. Utterly predictable. You leap backward out of reach. He smiles again and twirls the knife between his fingers like a pen. But there's one thing you can't predict, Poindexter. Jazz. Jazz? Improvisation? You think improv is unpredictable? He sneers. Name a funny animal. Well, penguin. You thought too long for it to be monkey. I was gonna say giraffe. Jazz is as predictable as anything else that consists of numbers, fool. And everything consists of numbers. Oh yeah, number this. You try to let your mind go blank and feel the vibe of the fight, then decide so quickly that it's hardly a decision at all. You hurl the empty pistol at his groin. He catches the gun and casually puts it back in his jacket pocket. I'll put this in simple terms for you. You cannot touch me. You're an open ledger to me, and it's one I've already audited. I've calculated your every move down to the second decimal. Well, Poindexter, if regular jazz can't stop you, and improvisational jazz can't stop you, I'll just have to invent a new kind of jazz that you can't predict. Impossible. There's no such thing. God dang it. Okay, so... God dang it. This is gonna be tough, because I don't have anything that gives me more moxie. Like, all the stuff that I sold didn't really, like, help me at all. Like, it doesn't increase my moxie by more than 1. So that was a bust. How do I get more moxie without, like, having to go all the way and do all the other stuff? What potions do I have currently? Plus 11 to maximum HP and food. Okay. Okay, so... No, not you. Potions. Okay, food. Okay. Moxie. I was really hoping that, that I wouldn't have to waste that items, but it's nothing I can do about it. There we go. Hopefully I don't need any more Moxie. There is now completely random jazz. You pull a pair of dice out of your pocket, step forward, and then slam on the desk. What? Ridiculous. Roll the dice. Roll a 5 and a 6 for a total of 11. You karate chop Poindexter in the throat. He managed to jump back just in time to keep his windpipe from being totally crushed, but he's still wheezing in pain. You feint a jab to Poindexter's face, then smash your fist into his solar plexus. He gasps loudly as the wind is knocked out of him. Ugh, you think you can defeat me with a simple table of possible outcomes? I can predict every entry. His eyes turn completely black. Tendrils of shadow drift out of him as vein throbs on his temple. Your third attack will be your last. You ignore the dice. Poindexter dodges an attack that doesn't come, and you're waiting right there for him. You grab him by the collar. What? Jazz isn't the attacks you make, Poindexter. It's the attacks you don't make. You smash your forehead into the bridge of his nose with a loud crunch. Dark blood fountains into the air as he collapses backward to the floor. You were right, you know. My third attack was my last. Get out of here. Leave this place, this country, and don't ever come back. You can predict what'll happen if you do. His eyes have returned to normal once again, defiant even in defeat. I suppose so. I hope you're proud of yourself, beating up an old man. You started it, I finished it. Perhaps, but it doesn't need to be finished just yet. After all, you haven't seen my second form. Second form? That's right. I'd be more than happy to show it to you. You would have to fight it, of course, in regular combat, no takebacks. But if you don't, you'll never see it. You'll never know. I'm gonna flip a coin. Flip a coin. Okay. I don't know what the consequences of losing the fight is, but the coin flip has spoken. Oh, it's a snake? Oh, okay. Or it's a dragon or something. Jeez, that's one heck of a second form. Gross. Oh, this is gonna be rather simple. There we go. That was easy. Why did the clerks take forever? You won, and you did it while getting a minimum of giant worm slime on you. Lost a perk. Terrence's accounting. Yes. Terrence's neatly organized desk. There isn't any information about Uncle Murray in here. You can tell because it would be clearly labeled and filed under M. You do find an important looking key filed under K-I-L though. Okay, key to the Black House. Okay, let's get out of here and go to the Black House. Assuming this is a two-way horrible shadow mall, want to go back to the IRS office? Yes. Okay, let's go to the Black House. This should be the last thing. I don't care. Sprained elbow. Ow, my elbow. Slide the key into the lock and turn. Both key and lock suddenly disintegrate, leaving the gate unsecured. You're too late. Ow. I didn't even know you were there. What? Amy? Who are you? It's Uncle Murray. Are you okay? Surprisingly fine, kiddo. Not sure why they didn't just murder me, but I'm glad they didn't. Me too. We gotta stop the president from doing whatever her crazy plan is. Darn right we do, but wait a minute, what's that? What's what? You got something behind your ear. 5 meat. Haha, jeez. Don't ever change, Uncle Murray. So what happened to you? Well, Jessica told you how I've been hunting a series of cursed artifacts, right? Yeah, that's how I found you. We've been using the detectotron to find more of them, to try and follow your trail. So Charles got that thing working finally. That sure would have saved me some trouble. Anyway, a fella sold me a pen that could only write obscenities. Turned out with a little coaxing, you could also get it to write its real owner's current address, which was here. I wrote that letter to you before coming to stake out the place. They caught me while I was snooping around. So who's this president woman? I don't know much about her, just that her name's Margaret something. 11 years ago, her barn exploded. That's where all the artifacts came from, I think. They were stuff that was in the barn at the time. That must have been one heck of an explosion. No kidding. 5 years later, she's city controller. Now I guess she's shadow president? Whatever that is. What is she planning? Wish I knew. She built some kind of crazy machine, but I don't exactly know what it's for. The amount of shadow energy she's collecting to power it can't be anything good. So how do we stop her? Well, she set up 3 big weird pylons or obelisks or something. I think their function is to pull shadow energy directly out of wherever it comes from and pump it into her machine here in the Black House. So we should destroy those? Yup, ideally before her machine does whatever it's meant for doing. Destroy 3 things. Got it. It's nice to have a specific, straightforward goal for once. I think maybe I've encountered a couple of them not far from here, yeah? Somewhere in Government Valley. Past that, I'm not sure. I guess that was all my questions. Well, all the immediately relevant ones. Then we better get moving. Yeah, let's go. Okay. Can't even figure this thing out enough to sabotage it. Well, gosh darn it. Okay, so I have to go... I have to assume it's like a triangle. God dang it. -1 Moxie. Boo. So this is the pylon thing you mentioned, Murray? I never saw a diagram or what have you, but looking at it, I think that's a pretty safe assumption. I just have to destroy it and the other 2, but yes, destroying them should cut off the majority of the power to the president's machine, presumably unseal the Black House. Oh, I just realized the Black House, the White House. I get it. It just clicked for me. Easier said than done, though. That thing's made of pure unbrantanium alloy. Pure what now? Shadow metal? Oh, gotcha. The strange metal pillar thrums, fulfilling its terrible, terrible purpose. And if you're totally out of ideas, here's a really terrible one. On the house, you can just try punching it with your fist until it stops working. Do it. Are you sure? It might work, but your hands won't anymore. You gave the pillar a few exploratory punches. It hurts like hell, but against all odds, it doesn't seem to have done some damage to the pillar as well. Got cracked knuckles. This twisted pylon has been destroyed. One down, 2 to go. At least now we know what we're dealing with. Right. Yeah, I had a feeling it was gonna be like in like a triangle. Punching the last pillar worked, but now your knuckles are broken. Rather than bang your head against the pylon metaphorically, you can try it in a more literal and physical way. Be bad for your head. The first impact makes the subsequent ones seem like less of a bad idea. You damage your brain to the point where you no longer know what part of your body it's in. Full body concussion. I don't think I have a choice. I think this is the only way I can do things. Wait, the phone is back. Unless this was an ordinary phone. Okay. Great job, kiddo. We better hustle and go find that last one. Okay, so... I would have to assume it's one of these. Well, I'm gonna lose. God dang it. Yeah, I'm dead. Bye-bye. I got aloof. Okay. Something, probably a concussion, tells you it would be a good idea to destroy this pillar by eating it. Nom 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 nom. Shattered teeth. Hey, I need to go back to the dentist. God dang it. -1 moxie. So I just got -1 to all my stats. Okay. The first bite is the most painful. I was lying. Each of the remaining bites is going to hurt even more than the previous one. Get it over with. This twisted pylon has been destroyed. Okay, that's all of them. Alright, that's the last one. Come on, we gotta get back to the Black House and put a stop to whatever the president's plan is, which might be world domination or world destruction, or maybe both. Honestly, with as much as I was able to learn about before they caught me, that's a real glaring gap in my knowledge. Let's go. Back to the Black House. With a sinister hissing, the shadows of a nearby alley coalesce into the forms of 3 shadow policemen. Looks like you better get ready for a fight. Don't sweat it, Bug. I got this one. Molly mows down the cop silhouettes with a burst from her Tommy gun, and they burst into wisps of black smoke that quickly disperse. So, never mind. Okay. Cool. Okay. You rush into the foyer of the Black House. Murray leads you up a corridor and down a flight of stairs to a huge basement laboratory. The room is dominated by a massive writhing tear in space, seemingly confined to an unobtainium frame. The president is typing furiously at a computer console nearby, but she turns around momentarily when you enter. She glares at you, practically hissing. I knew I shouldn't have trusted that idiot Poindexter to deal with you. I noticed the shadow flow has dropped back to ambient levels. I assume that was your doing? Yeah, I busted your weird pillars and now I'm busting you. Oh no, I'd be real upset if you weren't too late. Oh, nuts. Yeah, nuts to you. The portal is open, and after I make these last few calibrations, the Emperor of all Shadows will be summoned to this plane to kneel before me. I will rule this universe, not as the President of Shadows, but the Empress. Wow, that's a much bigger goal than I was expecting. Yeah, well, go big or go home, right? Anyway, don't try to stop me. Without my attention at this console to keep the reaction steady, this thing could implode and turn this whole tri-state area into a smoking crater. Jeez, okay, well, mind if I have a look around? Sure, whatever, just don't pester me unless you want everyone who ever heard of you to die. Okay, so I have to look around. You're no expert, but this seems bad. Probably. A lot of engineering in occult books. Nothing really catches your eyes. A sad little hot plate on a sad, medium-sized room temperature crate. Do some cooking. Okay, none of that is worth it. Okay, I can't do anything else with that. Actually. I want to see if I can make a ton of these. Actually, no. God dang it. I need to do self only. Okay, that's good enough. I want to look around before I talk to Murray. Okay, none of that is worth my time. These chemicals are as dangerous as a barrel of monkeys with shotguns for arms. This desk has seen a lot, especially recently. You're scared that if you interrupt her, the entire universe might blow up, or at least the tri-state area. Well, Doofenshmirtz will be upset, because then he couldn't rule it. He's holding a weird something. What's that? An unobtainium bomb. I cobbled it together from parts I found lying around while you were distracting the president. Good job. Oh, no problem. Yeah, that was intentional. But, what's your plan exactly? From what she said, it sounded pretty bad to mess with this stuff. She's trying to summon something, right? I figure by applying enough pressure at just the right time, we can reverse the flow and make it an out portal instead of an in portal. Ah, I get it. So it'll suck her out into space and no more problem. Well, not exactly, or rather, yes, but that's not the end of it. We also have to take care of whatever's waiting on the other side of that portal. Oh, you're saying that I have to go through and fight it, aren't you? I don't know if it'll be a literal fight or what, but yeah, that's the long and short of it, kiddo. This is the end game, and there's no coming back from this. Are you ready? Well, actually, let me be more explicit. This is literally the end game. Once I set off this bomb and you go through that portal, you can't come back and the game ends one way or another. But nothing gets saved after you go, so you can reload back to here and keep playing afterwards. Yeah, that's probably what I would do, unless I need to go grind up. I don't really understand what you mean by that. That's okay, kiddo. It wasn't really you I was talking to. Let's try it. Because I can always finish this up later. Okay, it was good seeing you again, kiddo. I think I got this bomb wired so I can toss it and set it off from here by overloading this other who's it. Which hopefully won't end up getting me killed, but whatever happens, you gotta jump through right away. I don't know how much time you'll have. Jeez, okay, be careful. You too, kiddo. Ready? No! Hell yeah, fire in the hole. Molly's coming with me. Resolution. You and Molly and the president and her machines and a sizable chunk of the floor appear in the middle of a pale void, lit by the just arrived light of stars that burned out uncountable eons ago. Ah, no, what did you do? Threw a little monkey wrench into your plans. Don't try to act cool about this. You don't have the slightest idea what kind of power you're messing with. Oh yeah, like what? Welcome, playthings! You look over to the right where you see a hovering swarm of giant mouths and eyes. You get the feeling that this is your brain's best attempt to render what you're actually seeing in a way that won't simply annihilate your mind. In particular, that... Oh, was this whole deal just a giant monkey's paw? Like, did I achieve ultimate power or also get cursed to be constantly surrounded by morons? Hey! The portal frame still looks intact. Maybe I can reopen it and fix this. Oh, you can get us back? I can get me back and then continue with my plan to summon the Emperor to our universe under controllable conditions as intended, yes? What if I don't want you to do that? Do I look like someone who gives a hot crap what you want? Go away, go die in the void. Hey, as someone who lives in the void, I denounce this type of behavior. Get out. Gee, somebody's cranky. This technology is incomprehensible to you. You inspect the portal frame but can't think of anything to do with it that would help, which implies that you missed some optional stuff, but that's what replays are for. Nuts. Hello? Be not afraid. Hi. Welcome to my realm. What are you? I am what the shadow is the shadow of. Nice job, if you can get it. It's a living. Reason with it. Your words have no power here. Listen, Buster, you better. Ha 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 ha. Hey, you seem like a pretty hip cat. Ridiculous. Well, you tried. Please, no. Okay. Maybe, maybe not. I tend not to make the streams go on, like the series go on forever, because it's like I want there to be incentive for the viewers to go play it for themselves, just to see like, oh, what the stuff that I didn't miss. But we'll see. Maybe I'll continue, maybe I'll not. We'll see. I haven't really decided yet because this game has a lot going for it. See, I post these to YouTube after the fact. But I might keep playing on my VOD channel. We'll see. Fight me? Very well. I'll give you one chance, all or nothing. As you draw your weapon, you hear something behind you. Hi, hello. Gabby is here to give the fight. I thought you might could use a little help, bud. Need a hand with this, or Waldo? You're not sure how they made it in here, but you'll take all the help you can get. Finally! I get a full party. Do that. God dang it. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, that's not worth it. Do that. I didn't level any of them up. I had Gabby, then I had Obi, and then I had Molly. But I didn't level any of them up. It is a real bra moment, yes. And I'm dead, because of course. I didn't even get a chance to, attack again. This doesn't seem to be good. I didn't stand a chance. That's not good. I got the bad ending. Cool. I didn't know there was a bad ending. I thought maybe it could have just sent me back. Well, that certainly could have gone better. That tombstone is symbolic, by the way. Your ruined body just drifts through nothingness forever. I find it to be a funny ending because it's my first one. Behold. Good. Rejoice. Behold. Good. Forever. I am here. Yes. Rejoice. Yes. Behold. Okay. It's gonna show me literally everything that I went through. I can always go back and I can fight him again. The end. It's not the end. Like I'll try to get one more ending. Yes, I know. It's not the end of the stream, I should say. Moxie the dog. You know, it took significant time and effort to get here, and we appreciate your attention and endeavors. You rock. If you enjoyed Shadows over Loathing, you might also enjoy West of Loathing, available now on Steam or the Nintendo Switch, or our free browser-based game, The Kingdom of Loathing, on the internet. Which gator? Okay. Okay, let's go do some stuff that I missed. Oh, I didn't know if there was like a character or something that I just didn't like finish like a quest for. Let's go. Let's go. Yes, I'm aware. Yes. Let's go back to the bus stop and go to Crystal Dream because there's some stuff I need to go and do. I never went to the museum. I thought I did. I don't like that. Gus? I don't know who Gus is. I'm assuming you mean the hobo? Yeah. He gave all the paint cans a vigorous shaking. The proprietor nods his thanks. No, I think it's random based on the playthrough you do, because my hobo dude is named Obi. I believe that's his name. I can go check the speakeasy and talk to him. This guy. Obi is tootling along with the band. This joint has a real swinging groove. Oh, here's these two. Iola and Xenia are here, chatting away. You know who we haven't seen in ages? Wasco. Oh geez, that guy? He was so good at distractions. Whatever happened to him? Join the other side. What? Really? Didn't have much choice. Feds caught up with him and made him pick between spying for the Secret Service or prison. Last I heard, he's retired on a government pension. Stage plays sometimes. Well. You appreciate hearing gossip even if you're not sure you know who they're talking about. Okay, I got 55 XP. Spittoon. Hey Dan, your spittoon is kind of inconvenient. Nah, baby, that spittoons isn't for spitting in. That's going out of style now that mass-produced cigarettes are ready anyway. No, it's a bona fide historical artifact. What, really? To a famous adventurer from Frisco. Just I like that callback. Really? Who? No way. Really? Well, nobody's exactly sure. A lot of people think it belonged to Muffler Frumperdink. It's a strong theory because if there's one thing we know about that cat, it's that he loves. Other people say it belonged to a fellow and people. But there's one thing we know for sure about the spoon. Whoever is it didn't use it for spitting into, they wore it as a hat. What? Ew, gross. Haha, right? They sure got into some weird stuff back then. Yeah, no kidding. That's awesome. That's so good. I can't wait to see his reaction to that. Because he came up to us like, no. God dang it. But that's awesome. Okay. Yeah, he's only done 2 episodes, as far as I believe. As far as I know, I should say. So look at the to-do list. So let's go back up here. Do a music lesson. Okay. Let's go back to the hobo camp. I haven't been there in a while. No thanks. Huh, there's an old gravestone. Pepperidge Dolphin. And in the hello again. Ah, 5. Well, yes, with that in question, this gravestone says, I see. No. This is my great-grandfather's. I was named after him. I decided to bring it with me as another souvenir in addition to my father's padlock collection. Well, that makes, sense. Sure. It's Beatrice from Mac McGillicuddy's farm, still dressed as a sheep for some reason. Hi, Beatrice. Oh, hey, thanks for the tip. This place is great. Why are you still dressed as a sheep? Well, firstly, because I came to the realization that not only have I really gotten to like it just feels right, you know? Okay, what's the secondly? Stuck zip got warm hand. Cold armor. Okay, so there's still nothing in there worth my time. Why is she still making that washboard zip? Okay, nothing new with you. Go in here. Oh, okay. I didn't realize. Obi gives a low whistle and waggles his fingers. Whew, the old digits are getting a workout. You need a break? Heck no, my man, I'm just getting limbered up. Anyone facing a cut rough with us is gonna get a real earful. Okay, so now I'll go in here. No, I don't need to talk to you again. It's Clyde Mossman. Hi, Clyde. Oh, hey, Jamie, right? Thanks for pointing me to this place. It's pretty great. Everyone's real friendly-like. Nice, so you aren't missing the solitude swamp? Nope, turns out that's less important to me than just being able to sit still and not do much. I've been helping out my growing herbs with the kitchen here. Do you know any hobo code you can teach me? Sure, I picked up a couple signs. Here's the one for keep off the grass. Thanks. I don't know, like, if, like, getting every single hobo code knowledge actually does anything for me or not. Because I know there's some just, like, around the world that's like, oh, you need this amount to learn this, but I'm not sure. It's Beanie from the junkyard, happily cooking up a pot of beans. Know anything about bean magic? You guess that's on account of my name? Well, that and the fact that you mentioned cooking beans. Yeah, I did a bit of bean slinging back in the day, but there's no money in it since those dang whistles got everywhere. Whistles? Some company went and put little plastic whistles in their cereal boxes. For the kiddies, you know? But the noise the dang machines make is the exact noise that makes bean magic go flooey. Now they're everywhere. Found one in that junkyard, in fact. Here, you take it. Wash it off before using it. Cool. Okay. There's nothing else in here. How's it going, Pepperidge? Quite well. It's a very nice little community they got here. Marvelous first step on my new path as a world traveler. Nice. Hope that goes well for you. I'm quite certain my travels will be completely free of danger or violent misfortune. You know any hobo code? I have learned some since my arrival, yes. Least I can do after the help you give me. Here, I'll write it down. He writes something down on a scrap of paper and hands it to you. I don't really understand this one. He takes the paper, rotates it about 30 degrees, and hands it back. Ah, got it. Okay. The hobo you met at the abandoned grocery store is slouching around and generally staring off into space. Hi there, Samuel. Are you able to find any work? Oh, nothing's here. That's a shame. I have no idea. How's the cramp treating you? Da-da-da. That seems nice. Everyone's real friendly. That's great. Community's real important. Definitely better than standing on an abandoned street corner. I don't suppose there's any chance of a punchline where you suddenly say something really elaborate and completely understandable, is there? Okay. This is the hobo lady you met at the boardwalk earlier. She gives you a smile and a thumbs up. Hi there, Dusty, right? That's me, and your name was Jamie? Got it in one. Great, how you keeping, friend? Oh, no complaints. That would make any sense to describe. How you liking the camp? It's real nice. Everyone's real personable, even if most of them are a bit quirky. I'm thinking of getting a poker game together. If I can find anyone with a full deck, ha ha. Got any hobo code tips to share? Oh, Letters gave me the lowdown on the code, eh? Sure, I can teach you a character or two. She pulls an old copy of the racing form out of her pocket and scribbles some glyphs in the margin with a pencil. Thanks. This guy's Gus. The guy you met in the rain when you arrived on Pluckett Street. It's nice that the rain cleared up. It is nice. Oh, I think I've read this before. I don't need to read it again. Okay. Veronica smiles and nods at you. I like your hat. Why, thank you. I grew it myself. The flowers? The whole thing. I'm trying to grow some socks as well, but they're much trickier, I can imagine. Wait, what? Ah, Jamie, you get around a lot, right? In what sense exactly? You go lots of places. Oh, yes. Do you think you might be in the vicinity of the Seaside Institute of Technology anytime soon? I have a small delivery I need someone to make. Sure, I can do that. I received word that a hobo out there has come into possession of a number of old dorm room beds, and we could certainly make use of them. Could you locate the man and give him this invitation? Royal summons. Sure, I'll keep an eye out. So where are you from? Hoboken. Of course you are. So about those secret plans, I admit you've been quite helpful. You, at first, a total stranger, have gone out of your way to help hobos when the other people of this country, even the government itself, would not. This is the crux of the problem, that hobos are looked down upon when not overlooked entirely. I seek to remedy this. Whoa, are you planning a revolution or something? Oh, no. Nothing so violent. I intend to sidestep the problem. I should not say more. Okay. Do you have any hobo code? Ah, yes. According to the Hobo Code, I am of course obliged to assist. But first, let me test you. Convince me of your worthiness, and I will grant you a boon. Okay. You know, to be honest, it doesn't matter. I already know all the Hobo Code. In fact, I should be testing you. Oh, really? Okay, hotshot, go ahead. What's the symbol for a public bathroom? Oh, that's a simple one. It's a... Hey, you won't scam me that easy. You're trying to get me to tell you it's a rectangle with a crescent moon in it, so you can pretend you knew all along. Well, shucks, you got me. I guess you better ask me instead. Ha! So what is the symbol for a public bathroom then? I think it's a rectangle with a crescent moon. Huh, well you got it right, so I guess you earned a boon. Okay. Great. King Johnny takes out a small notebook, writes a glyph on it, and hands you the page. What's this? This is the Hobo Code symbol for boon. Okay. One of my favorite jokes. I wish I got used to it more often. Thanks. Thanks, Johnny. Hands off my telephone. Okay. Let's go in here. What's with all the stuff in the room? Stuff is a little overboard for a topic for conversation. Feel free to point out any particular object you want to ask about, though. I'm always happy to be informative. Okay. Is there anything I can assist you with? Nope. Okay. So I think that's everyone I could possibly talk to. Yeah. So... I need to find some things for people, but I just don't know where to get them. Let's go back to the booster place. Okay, I don't care about that. 5 meat, whatever. Okay, I need to go talk with people. You knock on the door. Who's there? I'm not opening this door with a killer on the loose. Yes, I believe so. I'm investigating the murder. Do you have any information that would help? There's a salesman here who specializes in occult stuff. That seems pretty suspicious to me. Which room is he in? I'm not sure, but it isn't the one above me. He doesn't live at the same end of the hall as the victim either. Okay. You knock on the door and a salesman pokes his head out. Yeah, what can I do for you? I'm investigating the murder. Ah, yeah, real grisly business. Do you know the other salesmen that live here? Not really, just the guy who sells those little Derringer pistols. He was complaining about the guy who lives right above him. That's the Trinkets and Bubbles guy, because he keeps him making a racket dropping stuff on the floor at night. That probably doesn't help you much, though. Well, it's something, thanks. There's no response. You tried the knob, but the door's locked. You knock on the door and a nervous-looking salesman peeks out. I'm warning you, I'm armed. Oh, I know you. Yeah, I think we've met before. You sell Derringers, right? That's right, yes, you should buy one. There's a murder on the loose. Actually, I'm investigating the murder. Oh, thank goodness, somebody is. What do you know about the other salesman here? I know that there's a guy who sells occult stuff. I give him a wide berth, though. All I know about him is that he doesn't live in the room below the sunglasses salesman. I see. Neither of them are the victim, by the way. Okay. Okay, that's the room. You knock on the door. A voice calls out without opening it. Hello? Hi, I'm investigating the murder. How well do you know the other salesman here? I don't know any of those guys. Although I think there's a guy who sells brushes whose neighbors with the guy who sells pants. Okay, thanks. I think I'll try to solve this, and then I'll call it for now. You knock on the door and a salesman looks out. Hello, who are you? I'm investigating the murder. What can you tell me about the people who live here? Well, I pretty much keep to myself. All I know about the other salesman is that the one who sells jokes and gags is the one who lives next to the one who lives above the one who sells brushes. What? Nothing, thanks. I'm very confused. I should probably be writing this down. You knock on the door and a salesman opens it. Yeah, something I can... Oh, hey, we meet again. Oh, yeah, you're the sunglasses guy. That's me, baby. What can I do for you? Well, I'm investigating the murder. Oh, no kidding. Yeah, I was hoping you could give me some information about the people who live here. I don't really know any of these guys. There's a fellow that sells jokes and gags somewhere on this floor, I think. And there's a guy that sells pants, but all I can tell you about him is that he isn't the guy right below me. Sorry. No problem. Thanks anyways. Okay, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay. So, two guys I met around here, a jokes and sellers guy. Pants hawker who doesn't live. Okay. Pants hawker who doesn't live in the room right below me. The salesman who sells jokes and gags is the one who lives above the one who sells brushes. Okay. Above brushes. Okay. I was afraid that's what it was. Okay. Okay. Not above 2A. Okay. Okay, but how does this tip help me? Because the sunglasses dude said the exact same thing, right? No. Who said it? Someone said it. I don't remember who. There's not a quote not above 2A, not at the same end of hallway's victim. Okay, so wait, right below me. Okay. Isn't the one who lives next to the one who lives? I want to try to solve this by myself because I usually like look it up if I get confused. But I feel like this is easily solvable. I just need to deduce which one is which. Okay. Next, the pants salesman. Okay, so 2C. Okay, so 2D is the dangerous guy, right? Yes, okay, so 3D is trinkets, okay. Okay. So, the occult stuff has to be 2B, 2C, or 3B and 3C. And it's not 3C, so it has to be either 3B, 2B, or 2C. So brush is next to pants. Does not live below sunglasses. So 2B has to be the pants salesman then, right? Which means 2A is the brush. Which just leaves 2C as the answer. If it was that, like, easy, I'm gonna be so sad. Like, if it's that simple, I'm gonna be so sad because I basically found everyone else. Because I found 2A, 2B, 3A, 3D. Wait. Hold on. It's either 3B Oh, 2C is her room? Okay. Okay, I just didn't realize. So it's 3B then. Unless it's either 3B or the dude killed himself. I figured out who the occulted is. Maybe if we can confront him with it, he'll either confess or give us some useful information. Are you certain you know which one he is? I won't have you accusing the wrong fellow. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Alright, shall we gather everyone together at the scene of the crime? Wait, I just realized. If 2C is her room... If 2C is her room... The 3B has to be the jokes and the gags one, which means he did it to himself. Unless like I'm misunderstanding it, but occult does not live at the same end of hall as victim though, so it's not clear then. Because I have 2A as the brush salesman. I have 2B as the pants salesman. 2C is her room. 2D is the derringers. 3A is the sunglasses. 3C is the murder victim. 3D is the trinket. So the only one left is the jokes and gags salesman, unless the victim was the jokes and gags salesman, which means it has to be 3B or 3C. That's the only other options, unless the salesman did it. Well, 3A is the sunglasses, so it has to be 3B, but the 3B has to be the jokes and gags salesman, which means he's also the occultist, if I'm understanding it correctly. So I think that has to be it. You head up to 3C, and after a few minutes, Miss Brewster meets you there with the salesman in tow. Alright, well, I suppose you're all wondering why I've called you here today. I assumed it was so you could tell us who did the murder. That was my guess too. Right, yeah. Well, as you can see by this weird circle on the floor, this killing probably has occult significance. Therefore, the most likely candidate is in the occult goods salesman, who is... Well, I'm more confused on whether or not, like, it has to either be 3B or 3C, because everyone else has their own job, as far as I'm aware of, because the guy doesn't say who he is. So, like, if I had to assume anything, it would be, like, he, like, consumed himself. But I'm not exactly sure. So I'm probably just gonna guess 3B, and if it's not 3B, it has to be 3C, because everyone else doesn't make any sense. Yes, I know, but I mean more like, because he was dealing with the occult stuff, he did it to himself. That's what I'm saying. Like, 3B didn't murder him, he murdered himself with the occult stuff. So it's like, it's not that it's not the candidate of the murderer. Yeah, exactly. This, like, he's exactly saying the exact same thing. Well, that's what I don't know. That's why I'm confused. The most likely candidate is the occult goods salesman, who is the guy in 3B. What? No, I mean, yes, I do sell occult supplies, but that isn't even one of my circles. Are you actually accusing me of murder? This is exactly why I'm confused. Because it's like, he sells the occultist, but I don't think he's the murderer. Which is why I'm confused. I'm gonna flip a coin, yes or no. Flip a coin. If it wants to flip. Okay. That's crazy, you're crazy. Tell it to the cops, but suddenly the wardrobe door flies open and a salesman drops out. Well, I was confused mainly because, like, I know it was, like, a case of, like, who was doing it, but I was just unsure. Like, I was trying to figure it out myself. Plus, I checked the wardrobe before and it didn't make any sense, so... Suddenly, the wardrobe door flies open and the salesman jumps out. Haha, I fooled you all pretty good. Yes, I know you were trying to split it up, but I was just confused on whether or not what you were saying was, like, a case of, are they different or are they the same? Which is exactly what is happening right now. It's like, it's a case of, it was a trick. It was a trick question type thing. So it's like, I'm aware of what you were saying. I was just confused on whether or not it was actually the case or not. Which it was, so... Haha, I fooled you all pretty good. What the? Who the heck are you? I'm the victim. I sell jokes and gags and stuff. How do you like my new giant fake rubber pool of blood? Isn't it a scream? Oh my god. Here, let me give you something for being such a good sport, kid. Wear it in good health. You got an item, Foot's Ring. What does that do for me? Makes you more likely to encounter traveling salesmen. I don't care about that. Now, if you all excuse me, I gotta roll this blood back up, and 9 people in this tiny room is 8 too many. Well, that could have gone worse. That occultist gentleman was quite offended by your accusation, but I believe he'll get over it. Here's your pay, young man. Thanks, glad to be of help. I'd say I'll call if I ever need your services again, but I think one exciting thing happening here every few years is quite sufficient. If it happens enough, I'm just gonna throw everyone out. Okay. Good idea. Okay. I'm out of time because my phone is about to die and I don't have any other playback. So I'm gonna call it here. I'm glad I got an ending. I might come back later and try a different. In the meantime, thank you everyone for watching. I'm not good with outros, so I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye!